I'm going to ask the first question. You guys ready? Let's do this thing. All right, so the first question is this. How do you go from friends to dating, and how do you keep God at the center of it all? And I want to start with you, Kaylin. The question is, how do you go from friends to dating, and how do you keep God at the center of it all?
Great. So I would first start out by saying if you are in 6th through 12th grade, particularly if you are in 6th or 8th, your main focus right now is friendship. Friendships. Get really good at being a good friend. Be really good friends with the people that you spend the most time with. So be really good friends with girls. Be really good friends with guys. And truly just learn to do life together. And then I would say it's inevitable as time moves on that as you rub shoulders with the people around you, somebody is going to catch feels. Somebody's going to catch feels. It happens. Listen, it's okay. Crushes are cute. But I would say that there's a responsibility and there's an ownership that you have when that time comes. And I think it's actually twofold. I think first, pray. Pray about it. Did you know that you can pray about your crush? You can pray and ask God what he thinks about you potentially starting to date. You can pray about it. And listen, he's going to answer it in 2 different ways. He will either say, yes, they are absolutely amazing. You should go for it. Well done. Or he'll say, wow, they are amazing. Well done. That's a great idea. I would love for it to just be you and I for a little bit. Can we do that? Can it just be you and me for a little bit? And then you follow Jesus and do what he says from that. But when you get the green light, I will say that's awesome because that means that you've received a ton of peace. You've received a ton of peace from that. And once you have that peace, then I think that's twofold. The next part of that is having the honest conversation with that person that you have a crush on.
That's so good.
Honest conversation. What that looks like is you being clear. Davis actually said this to me one time, and it has resonated with me ever since, that to be clear is to be kind.
Ooh, that'll preach.
To be
Y'all
clear
better write that down.
is to be kind.
That's
because
good.
it's the kind thing that you can do to be honest with that other person about how you feel. And it's kind to yourself. So just be honest with how you feel once you get the green light from God. And then from there, the fun begins and you begin to date.
So good.
And I think that simply looks like going out and making memories with them, doing things in public together at appropriate times, having really good boundaries and talking about those boundaries with each other, remembering to be clear is to be kind, so being clear in all areas. And then once you have those boundaries, you get to decide what are we going to sway away from when it comes to physical and emotional dating. So I think for an example, swaying away from this is probably don't Netflix and chill.
Oh, write that down. Pull out your phone.
Yeah, I mean, just go make memories. Go
Say
have
it again.
some fun.
I want you to go back to the...
Don't Netflix and chill.
Okay. Now keep going, and then I want you to tell them why that's important.
Listen, it's important because we know that when we are just chilling on the couch, we start getting ideas and temptation starts rolling around in our brains, and we think, oh, if I just sit with them. And then sitting with them becomes, oh, if we just kind of lay down. We're just lounging. And then one thing leads to another, and you're like, oh, no, what have I done? So I would just say the best thing that you could do, just avoid the couch, avoid the Netflix, go out and have some fun. Go out and have some fun. Yeah.
My God.
Yeah. And I want to wrap that up.
You keep going,
yeah,
girl.
I got one more thing to say.
You're preaching up in here. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Listen.
I feel like Medea. Let me chill out.
Oh, please, no, bring it on. Bring it on.
Go ahead. Keep going.
The last thing that I would say is that once you have been honest and you've put appropriate boundaries into place, then I would say invite wisdom into your dating. Does your fuse group leader know that you're dating someone?
Say it again. Just one more time in case they didn't hear it.
For my people in the back.
There you go, way back there. Say it again.
Does your fuse group leader know that you're dating someone? And listen, that's not for that they can monitor it, but there is a responsibility that God has placed them in your life for, and that is to help walk with you through all things, following Jesus and also dating. So let them in. They want to be a part of it, right, fuse group leaders? Yes, we want to be a part of it. So when it comes to friends to dating, King, I think that's it.
Girl, they shouting you down right now. That's all I'm saying. That was so good.
Y'all my people.